Hey everyone, welcome back to Living in Scottsdale. Today we're discussing the matchup of two of our heavyweight fighters in town, Scottsdale and Phoenix. Two cities, 20 minutes apart, completely different lifestyles. And if you move to the wrong one, you'll feel it every single day. Before we get into it, make sure to like and subscribe so you never miss a video. Here's my contact information, so jot it down. Whether you're looking to make a move in 2 months or 2 years, I'm here to help. And I want to be your agent of choice when you pull the trigger. Now for some, Scottsdale versus Phoenix has an obvious answer, like football versus basketball. Football is the obvious answer, right? It's not because one is bad, but because they attract totally different people. And nobody tells you that before you pack your box. So today, we're breaking down Scottsdale versus Phoenix in 2026. The real differences, the hidden trade-offs, and who actually belongs in each city. Because these are not interchangeable, even though outsiders think they are. Let's start with the thing you notice immediately. The vibe. Not the brochure version, the real version. The difference is how it feels in Midtown versus Old Town. Phoenix feels like a major working city. Suits, a lot of employment hubs, power lunches, whereas Scottsdale feels like a curated lifestyle brand. People are working, but they're in t-shirts and Lululemon. It just seems casual. Phoenix is big, busy, practical. Scottsdale is polished, designed, intentional. When you drive through Phoenix, you feel the history of the infrastructure. When you drive through Scottsdale, you feel the image. And that matters, because where you live affects how your daily life feels. Phoenix says, let's get things done. Scottsdale says, let's look good doing it. Here's my personal perspective on this, because I've lived in both sides. I grew up in Scottsdale. Elementary school, middle school, classic Scottsdale kid experience. Clean neighborhoods, golf courses everywhere, everything felt organized. My friends and I were riding bikes through master plan communities that looked like someone vacuumed the streets. But I went to high school in Phoenix, and that was a culture shock in the best way. Phoenix felt bigger, more layered, more real world. You had kids from every background, different neighborhoods, different energy. It felt like stepping into a city instead of a resort town. And that contrast sticks with you. Even today, when I cross from Scottsdale into Phoenix, I can feel the shift. It's not bad, it's not better, it's just different. Scottsdale feels like lifestyle first. Phoenix feels like life first. And depending on who you are, one of those is going to feel right immediately. Neither is wrong, but they attract very different personalities. And if you're someone who wants working energy, grit, and urban scale, Phoenix scratches that itch. If you want clean streets, golf carts, and resort energy, Scottsdale feels like home. How about cost of living? Here's where reality is going to hit. So let's talk money, because this is where people either nod in agreement or panic. Scottsdale costs more. Not slightly more, meaningfully more. Housing is the obvious one. Scottsdale homes carry a premium because you're buying brand identity as much as square footage. You're paying for perception, school reputation, and lifestyle signal. Phoenix gives you more house per dollar. Period. You'll stretch your budget further. But here's the nuance nobody talks about. Scottsdale expenses don't stop at the mortgage. Scottsdale's going to have HOAs, golf memberships, higher insurance, premium groceries, lifestyle spending creep. It adds up quietly. Phoenix feels financially looser. Scottsdale feels financially polished. If you're budget sensitive, Phoenix is going to be less stressful. If you want lifestyle, first living. Scottsdale feels worth it. If you're still with us, I'm Charlie O'Malley, your favorite agent in Arizona and your Sherpa to all things Scottsdale. I moved here 40 years ago with my family to escape Chicago's winters, and we never looked back. For the last 20, I've been helping people just like you buy and sell homes in this great city, and I love it. You've got the questions, I've got the answers. So whether you're looking to make a move immediately or down the road, I'm here to hold your hand along the way. All of my contact information is below, so don't hesitate to call, text, or email me, and let's make your Scottsdale dreams a reality. Now, back to our battle of Scottsdale versus Phoenix. Let's talk about the neighborhood feel. Master plan versus mixed energy. This is one of the biggest hidden differences. Scottsdale neighborhoods are curated. They feel intentional. Master plan communities, landscaping rules, uniform architecture, HOAs that care a little bit too much. Everything looks clean, sometimes almost suspiciously clean. Whereas Phoenix is more mixed, more organic, or city layers stacked on top of each other. You get historic neighborhoods next to new builds, industrial pockets next to residential culture mashups. Phoenix feels alive. Scottsdale feels edited. If you want predictability, Scottsdale wins. If you want texture, Phoenix wins. Now let's talk about neighborhoods. because this is where decisions actually happen. Most people don't move to a city, they move to a neighborhood. And Phoenix and Scottsdale are both collections of mini worlds stacked together. Let's break down those big personalities. First, we'll talk about the Phoenix neighborhoods. North Central is old money Phoenix. Tree-lined streets, ranch homes, big lots, mature landscaping, and you just don't get newer builds unless you scrape the old one. It has this quiet prestige to it. Not flashy, not Instagram luxury, just established. People who live here don't feel like they need to prove anything. It's central to everything. Commutes are easy, and it attracts professionals who want character over polish. If Scottsdale feels curated, North Central feels grounded. Arcadia is also located in Phoenix, but it feels more like Scottsdale. Arcadia is where Phoenix and Scottsdale energy collide. It's trendy, walkable pockets, restaurants, renovated ranch homes, or new builds that look straight out of a design magazine. This is the young professional plus growing family sweet spot. You get city access, Scottsdale proximity, and lifestyle culture without paying full Scottsdale premiums. Arcadia buyers are usually people who want fun plus investment upside. It's one of the most competitive markets in the valley for a reason. Next, the Biltmore area. Biltmore is Phoenix luxury with a skyline view. Condos, high-rises, golf course living, business district energy. If North Central is quiet prestige, Biltmore is polished urban. This attracts executives, downsizers, and peoples who want lock and leave convenience. It feels like Phoenix trying on a tailored suit. Let's talk Scottsdale neighborhoods. Now, Scottsdale plays a different game. Its neighborhoods lean heavily into lifestyle identity. North Scottsdale golf communities are a vibe by itself. North Scottsdale is resort living disguised as residential. Desert Mountain, Troon, Silverleaf, Whisper Rock, DC Ranch, these aren't just neighborhoods. They're ecosystems. Golf, dining, security, events, social circles. People don't just live there, they join a lifestyle. It attracts retirees, remote executives, snowbirds, and buyers who want their home to feel like a permanent vacation. You pay for that feeling. And for the right buyer, it's worth every dollar. Next, we have McCormick Ranch. McCormick Ranch is classic Scottsdale family living. Lakes, green belts, bike paths, parks everywhere. This is where Scottsdale slows down. It's established, friendly, and it's built for everyday life. You'll see kids biking, neighbors walking dogs, families using Greenbelt like it's their backyard. You can tell a lot about a place by how people eat. Not just what restaurants exist, but how they're used. Phoenix and Scottsdale have completely different restaurant energy, and it matches the personality of each city almost perfectly. Scottsdale dining is social. It's part of the lifestyle. Restaurants in Scottsdale aren't just places to eat. They're events, places to see and to be seen. Old Town Scottsdale is basically a rotating food and cocktail runway. Places like Maple and Ash, City Hall, Toca Madera, Elefante, these are dinner destinations. You don't go there quietly. You dress up, you stay late. It's dinner plus atmosphere. Even casual Scottsdale spots feel polished. You've got Postino patios packed at sunset, Roca Accor buzzing on a Tuesday like it's a Saturday, neighborhood wine bars that feel like mini vacations. Scottsdale restaurants lean aesthetic. Presentation matters, ambiance matters, it feels intentional, it feels fun, it feels curated. And if you like social dining, where dinner turns into a night out, Scottsdale is built just for you. Then we have our Phoenix restaurant culture. Phoenix is more chef-driven, less flashy, more substance over scene. The best Phoenix restaurants don't always look impressive from the outside. Some of them are tucked into strip malls, and locals guard them like secrets. Phoenix food culture is about flavor and authenticity. If you want good Mexican food, you have to go to Phoenix for the hidden gems like Ritos and Carolinas. You've got hidden Thai spots like Glyban, old school Italian joints like Michelina's, family-owned bakeries that have been around for decades. And the dining scene spreads across neighborhoods instead of clustering into one entertainment district. Arcadia feels different than Roosevelt Row. North Central feels different than downtown. Each pocket has its own rhythm. Phoenix restaurants feel like discoveries. Scottsdale restaurants feel like experiences. Both are great. They just serve different moods. The real difference. If Scottsdale dining feels like a weekend highlight, Phoenix dining feels like part of everyday life. Scottsdale asks, where are we going tonight? Phoenix asks, what are we craving? One is lifestyle forward, one is culture forward. And depending on how you socialize, one of those will click instantly. Some people want polished patios and cocktail menus. Some people want hole-in-the-wall tacos at 10 p.m. Neither group is wrong. They just belong in different zip codes. Let's talk families and schools. And this is where the parents lean forward. Scottsdale schools carry brand weight. They attract families intentionally moving for them. The neighborhoods reflect that. Parks, sports, family density, structured communities. Phoenix has strong school pockets too, but it's more neighborhood dependent. You need to know where to land. Scottsdale feels like a safe default. Phoenix requires some more targeting. Families who want simplicity choose Scottsdale. Families who want value hunt Phoenix strategically. Now you think the weather's the same, right? Yes, it's the same desert, but not really. Technically the same climate, emotionally different experience. Phoenix feels hotter because of density and asphalt, concrete jungle. Urban heat island effect is real. Scottsdale has more open space. It has more landscaping. It breathes better. Summer in Phoenix feels intense. The sun is hitting you from above and below. Summer in Scottsdale feels expensive, but it's survivable. Scottsdale is for people who value image and environment. Golfers, remote professionals, retirees, lifestyle-driven families, buyers who want polished neighborhoods, people willing to pay for perception. It's not about square footage. It's about how your life looks and feels. Phoenix is for city-minded people, budget-conscious buyers, career-focused professionals, investors, people who want variety, urban explorers, families prioritizing space over branding. Phoenix feels real. Scottsdale feels curated. Some people love real. Some people love curated. Know which one you are. Here's the real twist. Most people don't pick based on logic. They pick based on identity. Scottsdale buyers imagine the lifestyle they want. Phoenix buyers imagine the life they're building. Neither is wrong, but choosing the wrong one creates friction, and friction turns into regret. So if you're lifestyle first, Scottsdale. Budget focused, Phoenix. Golf obsessed, Scottsdale. Career climbing, Phoenix. Family structure, Scottsdale. Urban energy, Phoenix. Remote worker, Scottsdale. Investor mindset, Phoenix. It's not a competition, it's compatibility. And that's the part nobody tells you. They just say Phoenix and Scottsdale are close together. Yeah, so are New York and New Jersey, but they're not the same life. If you're thinking about moving here and trying to decide, drop a comment and tell me what matters most. I answer every single one. And if you want some help choosing the right neighborhood, not just the right city, my contact information is below. Because picking the right zip code beats picking the wrong dream. As always, thank you for watching Living in Scottsdale today. Make sure to like and subscribe so you never miss anything. We'll see you in the next video.